Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got another What's Sold video for you here today. I'm obviously not in my usual setup, as you can tell by the backdrop here. I'm going to make this one pretty quick. We had a good week overall. It was $676.84 in sales, but the margins were very high, 64.8%. There were a few video game items in here. So yeah, $439 in profit. Let's go ahead and get started. We had this torrid, kind of like a splatter art sheer top that sold on Poshmark for $19. My cost of goods was $633. I walked away with $872 in profit. Sold this Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 for GameCube. This is one that I picked up previously in a box of stuff that I was getting for myself, and grabbed this cheap enough to know that I could recoup a little bit of my buy cost on the other items. So I did pay $25 for this. Sold it for $42, plus I charged $12 in shipping. Overall, I made $13 on this. So again, not huge profit margin, but it was to recoup some that I spent on personal items a few months ago. Sold this hat. It's a Portland company, like Cultivate Cannabis hat. Just some cheap little hat. I paid $1 for it at a yard sale, I think. I sold it for $7, and I made about $2 in profit by the time fees and shipping were all calculated. So this new with tags Holy Cross Crusaders hat, I paid $374 at my usual thrift store. It sold on eBay for $22 plus shipping. That means I made $14.58. These Free People vegan leather moto leggings, these sold on Poshmark for $25. My buy cost on pants is $7.88. So that is a $12.12 profit. Sold one of these dandelion salves, and so this is something that my mom actually makes out of like dandelion oil and soy wax, and she does infuse it sometimes with essential oils for scents, but this was an unscented one. She had given me a whole bunch. I use it. I think it's great for, especially like the eucalyptus and menthol ones are really good for my legs and stuff if they're feeling a little bit sore when I'm running a lot. And they're great for bug bites and all the rest and other skin issues. And so this one, a 4-ounce one, sold for $9.99 plus shipping. And yeah, ended up making about $8 on that because there was no buy cost to me. This Travis Matthew black polo, this I paid $5.46 for. It sold on eBay for $22. I did cover the letter mail shipping, so I made $8.05. This new with tags Airy flannel shirt, this sold on eBay. I paid $6.04 for this, and it sold for $14.50 plus $19.99 shipping. I made about $5.39 on that. I've had it for a while, so I let it go pretty cheap. Same as this next item here. This is an Eddie Bauer brown vest. Nothing special about it, but I paid $7.76 for it. I had it for quite a little while. So sold for $16 on Poshmark, and there was discounted shipping on that overall. So I just moved it to be rid of it. I made 40 cents. These Lane Bryant jeans with rainbow stitching along the belt loops. Paid $7.88 and sold for $25 on Poshmark. That's a $12.12 profit. A couple of video games going out. First one here is Resident Evil 2 for N64. So out of my own personal collection, no buy cost. Sold this for $69.99 and ended up making $62.56 after fees. And this Glover for N64. Yeah, this is going to the same person. $24.99 plus shipping on that one, and I made $24.06. I was able to combine these in the same package and make a couple dollars on the shipping. So yeah, although I did refund them a couple dollars, I think, so maybe these numbers aren't exact, but in either case. All right, there's new with tags Edelman. I think this is Julian Edelman, New England Patriots jersey. I paid $7.48 for this. It sold pretty quickly on eBay for $40. And I am covering the letter mail to send that out here in Canada, so I make $20.86 in profit. This is a cool item. This is a ZRK or ZRK arcade. It's like a little mini arcade game, but it's just like blocks. It's almost like a mini Lego type thing for the Street Fighter arcade. And I picked this up for $9.20, and it sold for $34.99. And the buyer paid a little bit extra on shipping, but I ended up making about $22. This North Face Cryptic crossover jacket, I've had this for longer than I thought I would. It sold on Poshmark for $35. I paid $7.76 for it. So with the 10% offer and the discounted shipping on Poshmark, I ended up making $16.28. Another Torrid piece going out. This is a floral heart t-shirt. Paid $5.46. It sold pretty quickly on Poshmark for $20, so that's a $10.54 net profit. This Bianca Nygaard pink sweater. This came from a bag sale, 82-cent average cost of goods. It sold for $14.55, so that's a $10.81 profit. This FootJoy Titleist reddish pink golf polo. This was a $5.46 buy cost, sold for $22.99, about the same week as listed, so I made $14.14 on that one. These New With Tags Lane Bryant Alley pants. This is a good model to pick up in Alley. You know, there'll be a consistent 25-ish kind of sale price, and that's what these ones sold for. They sold for $24.99. Cost of goods was $7.88, so after all said and done, I made $12.18. And now here is a 6-game bundle on N64. This is going out to a repeat buyer on my local Facebook marketplace deal. So yeah, it's 4 Star Wars games for N64 plus the manual for Rogue Squadron, and then Quake 1 and 2. So I'm letting this bundle go, these 6 games, for $90. I think it would have been more like $140 list price on eBay, but after fees and all the rest, and then having to deal with actually shipping it out and hoping that everything goes well, you know, I probably would have cleared maybe like 110 to 120 after fees. But hey, somebody local repeat buyer gonna give me $90 cash money, sure. So I'll take it. Sold this pair of Uggs in a size 11. I've had these for a long time, actually. But I put some items on sale, 30% off, and these were one of them. Paid $6.33 for these, and they sold for $24.26 plus shipping. I probably will make a couple of dollars on the shipping and earn about $15 on these total net profit. Another item I've had for a long time is this Geiger Collection Wool Alpaca Blend Coat. And it sold on eBay for $23.10. Same deal. This one is old enough that I had a flat rate shipping in there, so I might make like $3 on the shipping. I'm guessing I'll make about a $15 profit as well on this one. This is just a random DVD that we had kicking around. I think we ended up picking it up one time and had an extra copy, so I threw it up on eBay for $2.49 plus $2 shipping. And to my surprise, it sold, conspiracy theory, within like a week of listing. So, okay, made $1.50, all said and done. This vintage Jostens LA Lakers sweatshirt, I paid $7.48 for this. It sold on eBay after just a couple of months for $30 plus shipping. So I made $17.82 on that. And then this was a flip of a, so I went out thrifting at this old town I'm currently sitting at right now. Went out the first morning. There was a multifamily yard sale. I would have put up a short about this on my channel, but yeah, there was multifamily yard sale. I did like 3 loops around before I noticed that somebody was selling a complete in box Wii Sports console bundle and the balance board and a bunch of games for $40. So I picked that up. When I opened it up, there was actually 2 copies of Wii Sports. So I sold one loose. Put it up on eBay for $20. Someone offered $17 within an hour or two, so I took that, and you know, make $14 on that. So, and then the other rest of the bundle I've got up for like $200. So that's going to be a good flip overall. But yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned the dates, but this is from February 11th to February 17th. And again, $677 in sales. Not huge money, but because there were plenty of items in there with 0 buy cost. Great margins, almost 65%, so $439 in profits. So that's going to wrap it up. Thanks again for following along. Another week's worth of sales here on the channel, and appreciate all the support. We'll see you next time. Peace.